Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I am Marv. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. This is going to be your weekly energy reading, carrying you through the energy of October 15th through the 22nd, is what I am dubbing our transition week of sorts. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aries, everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, okay. We did experience Juno moving into Virgo 10/17 this week. Mercury moving into Scorpio. I see what's going on. Venus is still in Virgo right now until October the 8th. And then the big ticket item this week is, of course, the Mercury Cazimi square Pluto, which took place or is taking place on the 18th through the 21st of this week. As an Aries, this is going to be the Cazimi is in your 7th house and it's going to be squaring Pluto in the 10th. Okay. In addition to that, I want you to look at this week as the midway point between two eclipses. We will be starting this week, or when we starting this week, coming off of one eclipse and preparing for another one. All right. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Starting the week out with a Wheel of Fortune. In the heart place, we have 10 swords. And then we end it with High Priestess. What's very interesting about this energy is, first and foremost, we're starting out with an energy of secrets. What is happening behind the scenes? Things that may not be open to you or be apparent to you right now is what you may be experiencing. Things that this energy is telling you to use your own intuition nonetheless. Okay, with that being said, I do see 10 swords. So in your heart space, there is an energy of feeling like you are completely stressed out, Aries, about something. And it is completely pissing you off. I know you don't like feeling vulnerable. You don't like feeling like you have to, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't feel like you want to be vulnerable. You don't feel like you like it when someone has anything over you, depending on what you are mixed with, of course. And I think the biggest thing here is the fact that you are stressed out. Something, in fact, has made you feel very vulnerable, and you feel maybe you look like a victim and you don't like that space, but there is definitely something that you don't know. You feel like the wool has been placed over your eyes. The interesting part about it is the Wheel of Fortune is such a great card because it talks about destiny. It talks about the wheel turning, good fortune, so forth and so on. But unfortunately, you don't like the way this is making you feel because, of course, as a fire sign, you can't control it. That means that somebody has your heart in their hands, and it's not something that you like to even deal with, honestly. And I understand. If we break down the Wheel of Fortune a little bit more, we get into an energy where we're feeling a lot like you're supposed to be reveling in an energy that's so good, and yet you're feeling like a victim. When we're looking at, or you're feeling victimized, or, when I'm looking at this Wheel of Fortune, this is destiny. This is good fortune. This is the wheel turning. This is anything that was stuck is now becoming available to you right now. But there are some parts of this that you're not even realizing and open to yourself, because what I'm feeling is that when you have such good energy, but in your heart you still feel torn, it's like, is this the same reading? It's almost as if, so this is definitely something that you're already carrying with you. And I feel like when we're looking at, again, High Priestess, our second major arcana, then we're looking at an energy. This is an energy where you should be spending this time alone anyway. So it almost feels like you're not really able to look at your accomplishments because you are in very much so a heart place of being broken. A high priestess is always the in-between. The in-between two pillars, black and white, the yin and yang, darkness and light, masculine, feminine is the yin and the yang, so forth and so on. It also represents transcending between karmic cycles as well. So you're probably asking how someone feels about you. But I want to let you know that this person is deeply connected to you on a soul level. So you may be feeling this, and you guys may even connect telepathically. They feel intuitively drawn to you, Aries, but at the same time, they feel bonded with you, and you guys are not seeing eye to eye right now. You guys are definitely not on the same page, if that makes sense. And I feel like another thing that's happening, if we look at the past here, we're looking at King of Cups, and top of the deck is Judgment. So you have three major arcana this week that is bringing a lot of heaviness to you. First of all, let's just talk about Judgment. Judgment itself brings an absolution and reckoning. And it brings things to the surface that needs to be handled, if that makes sense. I feel as if there is a lot of heaviness around you right now. You don't like the way this shit makes you feel, not one bit. When I'm looking at overall, it feels like this has been a week, and this isn't even the beginning, because this really is talking about what is to come or what has already happened, but this doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of what may happen next week. So I feel that with that being said, it's unfortunate that you just have a lot going on, and this could be them to you or you to them, but when we're looking at an energy of Wheel of Fortune, which brings and sets the stage for such beautiful destiny, and then we have 10 Swords, it almost feels like there's a lot going on with you that you should be happy about. But you can't feel this happiness because you have such heavy energy around you. When we're looking again at an energy like the Wheel of Fortune, again, this is supposed to be the most beautiful time, luck, karma, and life cycles. You know, this wheel that turns. Love is always turning. Life is always changing. If you're going through a hard time, just know that you may be at the bottom of a cycle. But remember, it will turn again. This person and you may both feel very lucky to have met one another. Or you could be experiencing some things in your life right now, Aries, that makes you feel very happy. But because of this Ten of Swords, you're not able to fully grasp this. Especially in the past, you offered this person something. You offered this person your love with this King of Cups, and you feel that you there's something that you're not seeing. There's something that you're not seeing here. You still feel very much so victimized. You feel like maybe this person did not give you the attention that you deserve. You to them, or them to you. You feel like, you didn't get what you deserve. You feel like you've been dealt a bad hand. You've been bamboozled. In other words, there's definitely a lot of feelings about what you feel and how you're perceiving this, if that makes sense. And I feel like it's because you feel like you went out on a limb and you offered this individual your heart. Or you gave this situation your all, okay? And you really just don't feel like you are getting a return on that investment. So when we look at what remains, which is Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, and Judgment, this is a heavy week for you. And it's probably going to be an even heavier week next week, okay? I'm going to send out praying hands to you because you're definitely going through something right now that, although again, you are experiencing your good times, but at the same time, you're feeling in your heart something is off and not clicking. So with that being said, it may be hard to celebrate your wins. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. And I'll see you next week when we break down the energy of the 22nd through the 29th and do it again. Thanks, guys.